good day to you, and 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 to you.
Thank you again for the good day to you by Gura. Welcome, 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 my friend. I hope you've been well. As you can see, we have a level 68 Chunkles Cubuncles Paladin. So let's go. Woohoot. I'm very excited. It has been a while, at least 5 days since I've last played this. So I have to remember how to do it. The end of time, unknown year. Chat is disabled, but it's not actually disabled, which is weird. There. Done. Alright. Let us begin. So I have some goals to get to today. Number 1 is to play more of the, well, okay, I have a few. One is to play the Monolith of Fate, through the Monolith of Fate as much as I can. Number 2 is to explore more of the world, as I do believe there may be some nodes that I have not explored. And number 3 is to go find that dungeon that I did not yet complete, and complete it if I can. At least at tier 1, maybe tier 2. Let's see, are there any of these places? Yeah, it looks like there are a bunch of nodes that are inaccessible now for some reason. This whole area, starting area of the game. How does that work? I don't know. How do you get to the Majossan Highlands? Or Heights? I think I have been there before. Fatima? Etendel, we have not been there. You know what? Before we go do anything else, the Monolith of Fate or anything, let's go do the Lake Laya to Etendel area. Apparently there are side quests that you can find only by visiting all of the different places and nodes. Well, hello, Morticus.
Oh, hi.
My top-hatted Federalist. Welcome back. How are you? Dencon Zenith is loving his Nightblade Arcanist. Intensely lethal, though painfully squishy. Oof. Who the heck is this? Ligonian Guard. I see. Now you know. So we should be going eastward. I do like that the maps actually display where you're going on the overworld map. In terms of north, south, east, and west, they're all the same there. It's not so in some video games. Yeah, I definitely didn't go this way. Yeah, this game is so easy to get back into. It's like riding a bicycle. And it's fun. It's fun. His stick is not big enough. Well, it is a one-handed stick, it is true. It's more like a sensor than a stick, isn't it? But one day I'll do a two-handed playthrough. I think that would be fun. Apparently two-handed, however, does mean that you have much less survivability. So that would be a more difficult playthrough, but we would do more damage. More damage! We do have a unique weapon right now, so I'm not too interested in getting a new weapon unless it is a higher tier of the same thing. So we'll see. I also have another unique, which is buffing some of the things that I can already do. Vengeance. But, I don't think it's as powerful as what we have now. Woohoo! Yeah. Just burning through the hordes of monsters. It's fun. It is. Basically. Screen-wide freeze skills make for fun times. I am sure they do. That sounds OP as heck. Stop shooting me! My survivability is quite high. There it is, Etendel. There is nothing leading us here, which feels bad. Something that this game could improve upon is having side quests leading you to every node of the overworld map. That would be appreciated greatly. Just exploding everything. That way, you are naturally brought to every area in the game. So I'm not sure there's very much of a reason for me to be here. As of yet. Kablam! That is such a... That's probably the most damaging ability I have. It's just that. And yeah, even though we're at Endgame, I'm still doing triple digits. Not quadruple digits, not more than that. And I think I like that. I prefer that to like Diablo 3's massive, like, trillions of damage. Need a bigger mace to bop people with. Boop 'em. Boop to snoot. Pyromancer's solar commandment of regrowth, fire damage, and increased healing effectiveness. Health regeneration and health. Health. No resistances. Huh. More resistance on this thing would be nice, but it's already fully forged. Ooh. 25 block chance, higher block effectiveness. Health gained on block, block effectiveness, armor. I gotta say, Thorn Shell is just really good. It's level 52, even higher level than what I'm looking at. Blah blah blah. Same level for intelligence. Not worth forging that. Mighty Noble Plate of Deflection. That's a mighty noble plate of deflection. Lower level. Oh, mine still has forge potential. Arthur Morgan, hello again. Just sitting at home. Mom ran out to pick up your dad because he just called saying he was in a car accident, so I'm trying to keep my mind and hands busy. You do that, my friend. We'll pray. God bless Arthur Morgan's parents, specifically his father. May nothing bad happen to him. May he be well and strengthened. May God give peace to the whole family right now. In Jesus' name. Oh gosh. But yes, you do your best, my friend. Keep yourself well and truly calm, at rest, at peace with yourself, God, and the world. Will you be playing Diablo 4 eventually, Solomon SK? I think I will either, if we get $70 worth of donations or 78 subscribers this month, then I will definitely have enough money by the 15th, which is on this Thursday, to purchase it and play it. But I definitely do not want to spend $70 on a live service game unless I am, you know, in the black, so to speak, monetarily. Don't want to be wasting my money on something that I know will frustrate me. Like, I know for a fact that I will be very mad at the game either being laggy or microtransactions being in my face or things like that. Throughout the whole game, the game constantly being rebalanced and retooled and overtuned, undertuned, constantly. That's just something that comes along with the territory in any MMO or live service game, and I don't think Diablo games should be live service. I really don't. I think open world Diablo game is a really cool idea, but it doesn't have to be an MMO or online only. That is just completely unnecessary. It takes away a lot of the fun of solo play for those who play it solo. For me. And is completely immersion breaking if you have microtransactions. But yes, I will be playing it. At some date. Did you beat the Lies of P demo? I did not, Allwritten. I will be coming back to it, probably after today's last Epoch stream, and I shall finish. Apparently, there are 2 more bosses, 2 more areas and 2 more bosses than the one I fought through in the demo, so that is a huge demo. So I'll definitely continue playing the Lies of P demo probably in a few hours after I play through last Epoch. Lightning damage. Melee damage leached as health. Health on kill. 50 melee damage though. And it's fast. I could forge this thing. I could. I also got this random Shield of the Tundra last time. Yes, for the PC, Solomon SK, because PlayStation requires you purchase PlayStation Plus, PS Plus, if you want to play Diablo 4. So, just saying a big screw you to all those people who don't have lots of money, or who don't have a PC. That's, feels bad, man. Feels real bad, man. Yeah, so I won't be playing it on PlayStation like I had intended to. I wanted to play it on PS5 because PS5 graphics, at least on the beta for Diablo 4, were excellent. I would definitely recommend playing on PS5 or PS4. If you already have PS Plus, you're already paying for that, and have the money to also pay for a $70 game. There's just so much wrong with Diablo 4 right now. It makes me mad. It makes me super mad. But it's fine. It'll be fine. It's just rich people who are able to play Diablo 4 on PlayStation 5. But yes, I also watched the Starfield Direct, and it is looking better. Starfield is looking more fun. It's just not a game that appeals to me, though. Like, I like the look of the shooting. Like, it looks fun to have lots of different, guns to combine, switch out all the parts to. That looks fun. And to naturally come upon open world enemy camps and things. It looks fun. But that's not all the game is. There's going to be a lot of dialogue, a lot of slogging through long, empty areas of planets, and I'm not a big fan of that in Bethesda games. The Fallout series I'm not a fan of. Because of that, there's lots of collection, lots of repetition, and not as good combat gameplay as most other first-person shooters in the genre. So, I don't think I'll ever go for Starfield, personally. But it does look fun. It does. All Britain really enjoyed it. Once you learn how combat works, it's fun. Yeah, Lies of P. Yeah, I don't like the reliance on the block mechanic in Lies of P. I think that is the exact opposite of fun for someone like me, who just wants to be able to tank and attack back and dodge through attacks easily. It's really not my style of gameplay, but it is a Souls-like, and I will indeed play it more in terms of the demo. Imagine if D2 was originally a live service with microtransactions, and Dariel just killed you. Would you like to purchase a ring of 100% poison resist? Well, the funny thing is, Blizzard was thinking about doing that back in the day. They just didn't have the servers for it. Indeed, they were the people who first pioneered online-only games with World of Warcraft. So it isn't too much of a shock that they would do something like this, it's just bad that they do. Let's see. What can we put onto this sword to make it as good as the mace that we're using? Health gained on stun, increased stun duration. We have health on kill, melee damage leached as health. What else does this need? Physical damage? Increased leech rate. This could potentially be better. Melee lightning damage. Let's upgrade the leech. 1 tier health on kill. 13 melee lightning, 5%. How much is it now? 6.9. 7.9. What is this? 7. So now we're getting higher leech rate. Excellent. Now we just need a bit more damage, I think. Chance to ignite on hit. Sounds good to me. Alright, hello, Shadow Tuner. Welcome back, my friend and gentleman. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Charles. I think he is okay, just shaken up. Yes. Well, good. I'm glad to hear it, Arthur Morgan. May it ever so be that he is well. Don't disagree. Monetization is egregious. Might as well just go the full 9 years and add monthly subs and loot boxes. Yards, yeah. I mean, I would be okay if they did all of that, but it was free to play. Like, that would be fine. Or get Grim Dawn instead and announce the streams with, hey look, someone took all the garbage monetization out of Diablo. I know, right? I could even play Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 and do that. Because at base, the gameplay is great in Diablo 4, but is it that much better than Diablo 3, Diablo 2, even Diablo 1? That's questionable, actually. We could go all in on the melee lightning damage. We have a lot of increased stun chance, but it doesn't have stun chance to begin with. More melee lightning damage. 25, so that would be 75. We need more. Our fix is maxed. Oh dear. Let's go for chaos here and see if this health on kill can be changed to something better. Chance to poison on hit. Sadly, that is not what I was expecting. Ah, sad. That is super sad. Oh well, I should have used that one, that glyph before. This could potentially be better than what we're using. 49% increased leech rate, though. What is that, though? That's what I want to know. Definitely not holding my breath for it, but I will admit the shipbuilding and base building made me want it. Could spend days alone creating ships. Yeah, there are many different mechanics in Starfield that make it fun. Shadow Tuner is trying to resub, and it's saying that my Twitch Prime will be available on June 12th, which is today. It's probably just going to be in a few hours. Shadow Tuner. Do not fear, my friend. Thank you so much for the attempt and for the heart to do it. Appreciate it. Okay, now time to look at my character. Okay, physical damage, increased fire damage, void damage, strike multiplier. Let's see. Does any of this change? Stun chance 0, melee stun chance 0, 40. Necrotic damage. Oh, this thing has necrotic damage on it. What? How does that make any sense? That is very odd. Bow damage, throwing attack damage, physical damage. Okay, well... It's definitely a downgrade. Does the ignite chance / damage change with this? It does. I have no idea how that works. No clue. That's weird. Oh well, I guess I kind of ruined a weapon. And used up a bunch of gems I didn't need. Oh well, I tried. There's more of an emphasis on perfect blocking. Yeah, that's what sucks to me in Path of Exile. There are people who love that, but I'm definitely not one of those people. The moves where they glow red cannot be dodged through, but you can perfect block it. That's what I was having trouble with. I was expecting the dodge to enable you to get through anything, and that's just not the case. Which feels bad. If you have invincibility frames on dodges, then you should always have invincibility frames on dodges, no matter what type of attack it is. But that's just, you know, my Souls experience coming out. One moment, please. My mother is calling. One moment. Be right back. Okay. Charles has returned. Huzzah. Sorry for that interruption. But I have returned. How are we doing? Anyway, I do think Lies of P is a really cool game. I just think there are so many things in Souls that make all Souls games better. I think even Dark Souls 2 feels better to play, for me, than Lies of P at this juncture. And yes, I do believe that Dark Souls 2 is the worst Souls game, even if it is still a masterpiece. Still enjoy it, but... And I love the world of Lies of P. I just think that the gameplay mechanics are a bit skewed too much, so you don't really have a whole lot of freedom of expression as to how you want to kill enemies. Because bosses just really do force you to perfect block them or die. No ifs, ands, or buts about that so far, in my experience. Ooh, we got a set piece ring. What does that mean? What is it, I wonder? From the depths, ruined you for all of their shipbuilding engines. From the depths, interesting. Glyph of Despair. Is that the first time I've ever gotten a Glyph of Despair? I don't even know what that is. Hello again, Xanadu Peach. Welcome back, my good VIP and gentlewoman, and top-hatted Federalist. Laws to be. Good day, how are you? Hope you are doing well. Thanks for coming. Marvelous Monday to all, of course. Nothing in the Starfields is attracting to you, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say nothing is to me, but there are definitely very few things I'm interested in. Like, something weird about most story-based games is that they, especially in space or cyberpunk style, they have to get into the grim and grimy, like, Red District planet or Red District city every time. It's like, why? Why do you have to do that? And we know the answer. It's because the devs are perverts. Simple. And I don't want to be. Thank you. I think everyone is, to some degree. But I'd rather not be, if I can help it. Oh, I also saw... people have started to play Final Fantasy 16. And so I watched maybe the first hour of gameplay, and within maybe 15 minutes, there is both the use of the F word, as well as a softcore love scene between two bad guys. And I'm like, okay, I'm not playing Final Fantasy games ever again. Good gracious. Definitely not playing Final Fantasy 16. Holy crap. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. Although it is a rated M for mature game, which is odd because it started out as a children's game. But I guess all those people who were children when Final Fantasy came out are now full-fledged adults and also potential perverts. So, you know. Not to judge, but if you like that sort of thing, you are a pervert. Not judging, just judging. I'm shocked. Because out of all games in the Final Fantasy franchise, quest complete. What? There was a quest? I did a quest. Charles wins again! Huzzah! Alright. Well, that was good. We did a thing. Got XP. Hopefully there's more where that came from. It's just not the day. It's also the time. It's annoying. It is. It is. Agreed with you, Charles. Pay for the game, then pay for the privilege of playing. And oh, I didn't have the game up. I'm an idiot. But, you know, I did a quest, and I didn't realize that I didn't have the game up. Sorry. Sorry. I killed a random elite mob, and it died, and I got XP and money for it. Sorry again. Pay for the game, then pay for the privilege of paying with the PS Plus, and then when are you playing the game for microtransactions? Yeah, that's what they want you to do. They're selling the game, they're selling early access, they're selling microtransactions, battle pass, so many things they're selling. Why? Like, once you've been sold something, you generally, and this is how it has been, for most things, once you've paid for something, you then get the right to not be sold something else by that company ever again. But ever since, I guess, the internet has been taking off, social media has been taking off, it's kind of the opposite is true. Once you pay for something, then you are on the email list. Then you are on the app to constantly be getting things sold to you on the internet. Either way. You can also hit them hard with an ability and make them stagger for a visceral attack, yes. The stun, it's a lot of Sekiro abilities in Lies of P that I don't like. The block, perfect block, in order to get away from red attacks and most attacks. Very Sekiro-like, although it's harder than Sekiro because you can't spam the block button. You have to perfect time it. So, Sekiro is easier in that way. Secondly, in order to get a visceral, you have to stagger them, and the only way to stagger them is to do multiple heavy damage hits, either the giant punch or the special ability of the weapon, multiple times in a row, which is always going to be hard to do because you have limited meter to do either of those things. So once you've done it once, you have to chug a thing, and then it'll give you meter, and then you can do it again. So it's just, that's the way you have to play if you are going to win against bosses, and I hate it. I hate it. Lies of P was definitely made for this type of person like me who enjoys Gothic, Victorian, or Gothic, Edwardian settings.
A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives
precisely when he means to. Also, welcome in, Amadeo 1968. It's the same account from before. Welcome back. How's it been? Okay, so there is one area I have not explored. We'll go do that. Used a strength build? Yeah, whatever strength is. It's motivity, isn't it? That strength is. Feel naked without my bow tie next to my name? I know, you'll get it eventually, my friend. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. You can do it. Don't forget to resubscribe to Charles Chill Channel. Even if they're not letting you do it, for now. Mrs. Banks calls. It's true. My mother, Mrs. Banks, did call. And thank you for the warm welcome, Arthur Morgan. Yeah, change scenes. I didn't see that for the longest time, Solomon. Would you purchase any of the older FF games to play, given they are now creating that type of game as a company? Probably not. I mean, I've never enjoyed the types of games that they've made in the past, outside of Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy VII I found rather boring. Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3 all seemed kind of samey, repetitive. So, no. No. Definitely not. I'm not a big fan of turn-based strategy games either, just in general, so I don't know, man. The one time they make a game that appeals to me, and it's filled with that sort of adult crap, quote-unquote adult, Developers these days have an absolute obsession with extremely feminine men and exceptionally ugly women. True. Can you refund the fight and do it again for us? Maybe. I wish. That'd be nice. It was an enemy that we've seen before, and I killed it in like one hit, so... Well, you didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. Okay, so... Are there nodes in this time that I can actually access? The Verdant Lakes. How in the blazes do you get to the Verdant Lakes? I wonder. This is a very large map. Dreadnought's deck. Oh, that's very interesting. We can get to some of these places in the future. Yeah, that would require a microtransaction. Sorry. Amadeo! Decided like Amadeo better, so you're sticking with it. Excellent. Thank you very much for your return. Amadeo, glad to have you with us. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? I don't know. That's weird. If anyone knows the way to... Hold on. The ruins of Etendel and the Felled Wood we haven't been to either. Oh. We do have places to go. Seeing all the things in this game does require a bit more forward thinking than I imagined. But yeah. I was not really interested by anything in the Xbox showcase at all. Like, Xbox just does not make games that appeal to me. At all. None of them do. It's very interesting. That's generally the way it's been for the longest time. I've loved everything PlayStation comes out with, generally. I say everything, but that's not true. That's hyperbole. But I'm always interested, at least in some way, to most things that Sony puts out. Exclusives and that sort of thing. Even if I don't end up liking their games, I do get interested. I love killing the zombies in this game, it's very fun. There's just not going to be anything better than what I have, is there? Yeah. Almost killed all of them. I wonder if there are any Paladin-specific unique set pieces for armor. Alright, the Invoker's Static Touch. This is another Invoker piece. Increased elemental cast speed. Huh. Hold up. Chance to shock on spell hit. Chance to gain 75 ward when you hit a shocked enemy. 1 to static. 13 spell lightning damage. Huh. Do I do any elemental spells at all? Let's find out. Fire. So that is elemental. Is it a spell? No. It's channeled. Am I even using Holy Aura? Oh, I am. Yeah. Same Charles, I'm also a PS fan, but I just felt that the PlayStation Showcase was a bit of a letdown this year, in my opinion. I then watched the Xbox Showcase and felt that they brought more out and had better energy. See, I felt like the Xbox Showcase as well as the PS Showcase were about the same in terms of energy and excitement. Indeed, I think I liked the PS show more. honestly. The, the host for Xbox was just wooden, like doing this the whole time. We here at Xbox strive for fun and expansive gameplay. We care about the, it's like doing, what is this? Anyway, I just found that funny. But, if you enjoyed it more, then that just shows that you are more interested in more cinematic trailers, because they had all cinematic trailers for everything they put out. Very few gameplay trailers from the Xbox show, which is interesting. You know that feeling when you find a $5 bill in your pocket? Yes, I do, Golden Guy, just like when I see a golden boy of Twitch in my chat. It's just like that. Thank you for coming, my good gentleman, Golden Guy. And he's resubscribed for 4 fedorated fabulous months of fedoral hype. Welcome back, Golden Guy, to the Federation. Thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. Thanks a lot. Oh, this is a spell. This is a spell. That's a spell. Okay, we'll try out the rings. We'll see how they do. I would like more critical strike chance, but that's okay. Yeah, that was funny. That was the first fiver you found in your pocket. Haha, huzzah! And thank you for using that, well, Prime on me. Congratulations on getting a fiver. Things are well, generally speaking. I'm feeling alright. I'm streaming, so I'm a happy boy. When I can stream, I'm very happy to do it. One-shotting things, so that's good too. Ooh. Hold on. Will they just kill themselves on me? Yes, they will. They have not added in a death animation for the skeletons yet. Which I think they ought to do that at some point, eh? Hello, doing well. Thank you, thank you. Glad to hear it. Golden Guy. The Guy of Gold. Check out Golden Guy's channel, ladies and gentlemen, if you will. An aspiring streamer that I enjoy very much. Excellent sense of humor. An amicable and amiable fellow. Check out his channel if you have the time. Follow if you have the will. And subscribe to Golden Guy if you have the means. I like this area. I don't think I ever found this forest before. Forests are my favorite places in video games. Forests and ruins, both of which are found here. Oh wow, the zombies just die when I walk around them, because I have the power of holy fire. It's amazing. I'm in a very low-level area, aren't I? Also, this is the same map, just taking place many years later. It's always nice being praised by the gentleman of Twitch. Yes. I bet it is. I can't imagine what that feels like. Must feel amazing. What am I talking about? I can praise myself at any time. And do in my darkest moments. But yes, I don't know, I'm just such a peevish, critical person. It's very hard to get me excited for anything these days, especially for video games. But, you know, most games that came out used to be made for children and made well, so that much has changed. For sure. Just less to enjoy the video game industry unless it's made by indie devs, and if you want to be family friendly. It's kind of hard, but there are millions, literally millions of games out there to try and look up, so I don't care if most of them are ones I wouldn't try. Yeah, I'm shocked and saddened, disappointed that Final Fantasy 16 is such a, well, to me, abhorrent in terms of its adult content. Woo! Woo! It's so fun. Oh my goodness. This is an adventure. I have no idea where I'm going. Going to the right now. That is all. Also, yes, 10 more followers until 1300. And when we hit 1300, then I'll do a 12-hour stream. Yet again. On a Saturday. As I am used to doing.
I cannot do that.
Whew. Healing Feline Chimera of Rage is dead. That was fast. Yeah, this game definitely struggles to have large hordes of enemies. Like, that just doesn't happen very often. I wish it did. I am very excited for this game's release, though. What exists in the early access is an excellent foundation that they can definitely add upon before release. And I'm hoping they add upon it before release, rather than releasing it and then it's still not finished, and then they work on it more after that. I wonder what I will play when I do get 1300 followers. It's a very exciting thought. I could go back to Bleak Faith Forsaken and see if that game is any better. Because that was a broken, bloody mess when I first played it. And that's an indie game at a low price point. Still, just an absolute travesty of a video game. But yes, let us explore the rest of the ruins of Etendel. Oh, the area level is 25, that's why I'm flying through it like this. That makes sense. Also makes sense why I haven't leveled up in quite a while. You like how that map works? Yeah, so do I. It's very much Path of Exile-like, / Diablo 2-like. It's one of the big deals about ARPGs that allow you to play and also see where you're going at the same time. And they took it out of Diablo 4 on purpose, just to help with immersion. And I'm thinking, you know what helped with immersion way more? Is if you didn't get microtransactions sold to you every time you open the game. How about that? Constantly see players in-game running around with $28, $30 mount skins. That would be a little more immersive if those didn't exist. Know what I mean?
Or die.
Here we go. More zombies, more. Ka-shing. But yeah, literally every ARPG has this, except for Diablo 4. And Diablo 3. Diablo 3 and 4 both have a static map that you just open up over top of the game, and you cannot move during it. But it is very nice. If they really wanted immersive, add a first-person option. That too, techie. Good point. Good point. Agreed. Agreed. And, you know, with some of the areas being full 3D CG, like they are, I don't know why they couldn't. I mean, I know why they couldn't, because it would take more work to make sure that everything is looking good. But yeah, to a certain extent, ARPGs are not the most immersive of games. Like, you can have good atmosphere. I think Diablo 2 still has some of the best atmosphere in the ARPG industry. Excellent sound effects, excellent music to set the mood and the tone, especially the remaster. With the light area around your character, making it so that everything is really moody and dark and mysterious. There are many ways to add immersion on top of a game that generally isn't known for it. But, yeah. First person is definitely the most immersive when it comes to game styles. Let's go! This is a big, wide open area. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute, is this? Maybe not. I can't tell. This looks like the first area from the original start to the game. Maybe not. I can't tell. There's a lot more to this map. I definitely think that Silent Hill 2 deserves not just a remaster, but a first-person remaster. That would be absolutely terrifying and extremely effective. And I'm not sure I would play it. Oh, that'd be so gross. Another new area. Level 24, it's getting less high level as we go along. That's weird. Hold on, how does the map work? Where are we? Oh, we went back on ourselves. We have yet to go to the Felled Wood properly. But this is the Felled Wood, isn't it? The Felled Wood. Yeah, let's go back. So we need to go north. Oh, all the enemies are back. That's kind of nice. Can respawn the enemies just by leaving an entrance, coming back again. Although it's a little annoying when I've already explored the place and then they have the Fog of War back. Yeah, those necrotic... These guys are no longer an issue for me. Take that! You stinker. Here we go. There it is, the teleporter. Did I not find that before? How odd. But yeah, for those who enjoyed the Xbox showcase, what was it about the Xbox showcase that you liked more? Were there any games in that you were more interested in? I decided not to stream my reaction to the Xbox showcase because I kind of knew I would not be interested in anything. Tarduk! Afternoon, Tarduk! Welcome back to the Chill channel. How do you do?
Oh, hi.
Welcome. Marvelous Monday. Hope you're having an excellent start to your week. The Duck of Tar. Welcome back to my Lost Epoch playthrough. We are indeed at Endgame, but I'm also exploring some of the places I never explored before. That poor zombie. Can I say that? Can a zombie be pitiable? I guess they could be. Get wrecked. Yeah, it's really weird when you attack a skeleton and they just disappear. I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. Ooh. Bone cairns. This game is really cool. Looks like this game has a pretty lengthy campaign. It does. It's at least 40 hours long. I think it's actually 45 if you do everything in it. That makes me happy. I only had to pay $35 for it. And it also comes with a lengthy endgame, too. And 5 classes, each with 3 subclasses to choose from when the game comes out. Anyway. I've technically already fought the endgame boss, the end boss of the campaign. Now just cleaning up. Cool, says TechAM. Yes, indeed, very cool. Too cool for school. I do wish you could zoom out on this map, though. That is a feature I would appreciate. I'm scared by my own explosions. Ho ho ho. Good thing you're done with school forever, then. Oh good, TechEM. School can be cool if you have cool teachers. Didn't catch the Xbox showcase, but heard a lot of people claim it paled in comparison to the PlayStation one. I'm not sure it paled in comparison. I think the Summer Games Fest definitely knocked both out of the park. For sure. But I think they were both comparable in quality. It totally depends on which games you're interested in. Because either way, they both had a presenter and just a lot of gameplay trailers, or game trailers, not gameplay trailers, game trailers. And both had, I think, well, the PlayStation Showcase did have a couple of ads for things that were not game-related. I mean, they were game-related, adjacent, but like racing movie, I think, something like that. I don't know. I think it had a few big games in it, though. True. I mean, both did. Both did. The original PlayStation Showcase had, say original, the most recent PlayStation Showcase definitely had Dragon's Dogma, what's it called? Marathon by Bungie, Spider-Man 2, and of course, Final Fantasy 16. Which, yeah, all of those are big for a lot of people. Xbox had, well, what did it have? Starfield. Uh-huh. In terms of a big game that everyone is aware of, Starfield is the only big game that they showed in the Xbox showcase. Maybe Fable. A lot of people like Fable. There's a new Fable game just called Fable. Also, we've made it somewhere. Where are we now? Soulfire Bastion. Level 24? Hello, who are you?
A living so far from one of the cities.
Voice acted.
Though I shouldn't be surprised. I saw how easily you tore through our ranks.
Yes. Saw the PC Gaming Showcase, but it was a lot of indie titles. Yeah. You can't really tell whether or not an indie game will be good without lots of gameplay, you know. Baldur's Gate 3 looked really cool though, as well as a few others. Yeah, there was a Path of the Goddess stood out to me in the Xbox showcase. I don't know if it'll be good, but it looks like co-op, kind of Neo-like action game. Maybe DMC, Devil May Cry style gameplay. We don't really know. Very high fantasy Chinese, Japanese, well, at least Asian mythology concept. Looks cool. Won't know to be excited about it until we see more actual gameplay in-game.
Be at ease. I have no desire to fight you. Even if I did, this would be no place for me to draw weapons. Some Imperial commanders are, how should I say, touchy about others acting in their territory. My friend running the Soulfire Bastion here,
This
Kratos,
fellow's
is
voice is
particularly
excellent.
sensitive about this sort of thing. Which reminds me, I had a reason for striking up this conversation. Not that it hasn't been pleasant so far.
Interesting. Played Baldur's Gate 3. At the time, it was a less interesting DOS without the humor. Yeah, people say it's just Divinity Original Sin 3, kind of. Yeah. The cutscenes that I saw from Baldur's Gate 3 did not look particularly good. Surprising. Zero cross-skill interactions at all. Sad.
You'd put a smile on my face if we undead weren't always grinning.
Ha ha ha.
Simply put, Cromorus has been experimenting with a new form of soul magic in there. Very interesting stuff. Could revolutionize how we process souls for power.
Could you tell me more about this new soul magic?
Don't know the details myself, but it seems to entail using old flame magic to create something called soul embers. I hear they consume souls entirely, but the results more than make up for it. Unfortunately for Cromorus, my patron would not be very pleased by his
Patron?
success. And I happen to have met a living
patron.
adventurer with a knack for slaying undead. Isn't that right? So what do you say? Barge in there in the name of the living, wreck up the place, and put Cromorus out of commission for a while.
Ah, I'm fighting in a gang war between undead people. One of the companies behind Wasteland 3 is making a first person, which sounds cool. Yeah, I'm actually very interested in Witchfire. That was in the Sony showcase, I think. Witchfire looks really fun. It's a first person action, magic, steampunk shooting game. And I'm all for that. I'm all for that. I think it would just be fun in general, just to experience it. Tabletop RPG in a software shell. Gotcha. Gotcha. It's like a different rule set. Heard something about that between Baldur's Gate and DOS. That'd be an interesting change.
Bring me some of those soul embers he was experimenting with, and I'll see what I can trade you for them.
Why can't you do this yourself?
Plausible deniability. The Immortal Emperor wouldn't be happy to find out his loyal subjects were sabotaging each other like this. Much easier to say that your path of carnage veered up this way.
Why are you okay with sabotaging one of your allies like this?
It's no dust off my bones what happens to Cromorus. My patron ensures I'm paid handsomely.
Patron,
and
man.
As long as I'm flush with souls,
You're not speaking French. I'll do what you've asked.
You living still had grey matter sloshing around up there for a reason. Best decision you've ever made. Feel I need to warn you though. There is a bit of fire in there.
Oh.
And when I say a bit, I mean he keeps an inferno stocked in that place. Not to mention the necrotic fires he's been experimenting with. The soul embers may be able to help you though.
Never played D&D properly, just D&D inspired computer games. Same here, Tardak. I've tried a couple of starting tutorials to D&D games that my friends were hosting, and I never really followed up with it, because I didn't really enjoy it. It was a rather awkward affair. Devs decided to combine all the shortcomings with PC games with all the shortcomings of tabletop gaming.
Burn one
Yeah.
of those soul embers up, and you may be able to protect yourself from the fires in there. Though from what I've seen, it only protects you
It
from
does seem like
outside.
most actually branded Dungeons and Dragons games do not go over very well. Or at least haven't for a long time.
Oh, you're not the first living I've made this deal with. Here's to hoping you're the first one to meet me at the other end of this place. May the Immortal Emperor smile on you.
We have a deal. Alright, so what we need is fire defense. Do I have any? Well, we do have full fire defense. We need necrotic resistance. That's it. That is it. Oh, and this has forging potential. Huzzah! We can upgrade this. Oh, we can't upgrade the necrotic resistance. Just damage reflected. Well, alright. What does this do? Has a chance to seal an affix instead of upgrading it. The sealed affix is moved to its own slot, leaving it its old open slot for you to add a new affix. Wait, it just adds an affix slot? You can have a maximum of 1 sealed affix. I'm not sure what that means. Wait, what? The sealed affix is moved to its own slot, leaving its old slot open for you to add a new affix. Interesting. This is a tier 2, this is a tier 5, this is a tier 3. We'll upgrade damage reflected once. And then we'll seal it. I think, well, we can do it again. 29% is not bad. Oh, no, it was already, tier 5, I forgot. Alright, let's try it with this. Yeah. Glyph of Despair. What? I have no idea what I just did. Either way, we upgraded it. I have no idea what happened. Let's put it on then. Wait, is there anything else I can... Weird. I'm so confused. What did I just do? Now we have 75 necrotic resistance, so we have all the resistance in the world. Here we go! Soulfire Bastion. Do we have that? No. We have an arena key. Drat. Well, we've found this place. That's good. Where do we get Soulfire Bastion keys? Probably. Probably. Here at the monoliths. Interesting. Anyway. Story stuck on rails and gets screwed by dice regularly. Yeah, that makes sense. That's generally how most stories go of that ilk, don't they? So, we need to find keys. Keys. Anything have a key? Anything have a key? Anything have a key? Key? There's one. Alright, let's make our way. Jagged Outskirts, level 58. Off we go! We're finally getting there. Getting somewhere, anyway. Whoa! Spiders. I hate them. I should probably get rid of some things. Let's get rid of this. It's a nice weapon. It's just not that great. Not as great as what I have. Good. Got rid of something. Sigils of Hope. 60 melee. Increased fire, increased melee damage, health on hit, chance to ignite. That's a really good thing too. What is our current chance to ignite? 93%. Ignite damage to 10. Ooh. It's more ignite and more ignite damage. Now we can get rid of this. I like critical strike chance. Anything else we can get rid of? I feel like this thing is good, but it's kind of old and I haven't used it. Probably won't ever use it. And that feels great. To get rid of things. Alright, let's see how this works. Melee damage, fire damage, health on hit, and ignite. Here we go. Let's see. $200, 513 for crit, 289 for crit. I like this hammer a lot. It looks really cool. Can we forge it anymore? I would kind of like to. No, nothing. Sad. Interesting music. Wait, where are we going? And where am I? Oh, this is a yeah, this is a monolith. Randomized enemies in a previous map. So wherever I go, it'll be fine. Just kill the things, you know? That's the point. Oh, break all the boxes! Oh, that felt good. Always feels good to break things. Blap! Oh, oh, oh. Oh, look at all these hordes. Love it. Come to me. Throw thyself upon my sword and shield. Send yourselves to Hades. Or I will send you there. Myself. Aha! Oh. Oh my gosh, they're huge. I hate them. Again, I'm really glad that there is no time limit in these things. Feels great to not have to worry about that. What level is this place? Level 58. Also, does this have... yeah, this has forging potential. Let's upgrade it. Only void resistance can be upgraded in this. Oh. I see. Do we have a good void resistance? No, we don't. Oh, alright. We'll do it. One tier to fire damage over time. Didn't know I could. There you have it. Dardock, how's the story in this game, in your opinion? The story is intriguing, interesting, but it lacks interesting characters. There's like one interesting character, maybe two. And it's kind of all over the place. It's not very focused. It goes heavily into its high concept time travel plot, like immediately. So it doesn't really leave you any time to breathe, and so, like, your character is someone who has a backstory, but it's not a very fleshed out backstory. So overall, I would just say that it's not a very deep story at all. It's very surface level, but the premise is very interesting. Ad! Of course. It's always how it is, isn't it? Thank you for the ad revenue. Do let me know if and when the ads are gone. More spiders, what are you doing? What are you doing here? Ha! I knew that those logs, or those planks, were not destroyed yet. I could tell. With my eye holes. I have 111... No, 1,111 health. That's super meaningful, isn't it? So meaningful. I'm definitely not a numerologist. I'm gonna go in for that bullhonky. I should go kill the enemies over here before finishing the quest. Hello everyone! Like, this is just so few enemies. That guy is fast. Ugh. Yeah, this game definitely has a slight issue of enemy density. The enemies just aren't very... There aren't very many of them. Very small groups from time to time. Why, hello, Oceans Reborn!
Oh, hi.
How do you do, Oceans? Welcome back to the chill channel of Charles. Marvelous Monday. How have you been, Oceans Reborn? My gentleman.
Stand down or die.
Winged Helm of Endurance. That looks pretty. Critical Strike multiplier is better. Moving on, but yes, we are continuing the last Epoch playthrough. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's just a straight up good game. For $35 offline. I am very pleased. Okay, so now we may return and find ourselves the main quest. And defeat this monolith. Also, Tarduk, are you returned? Is Tarduk there? I feel like the ad should have been done. Sleepy01, thank you for the fabulous, frabjous follow. Thanks a lot. How do you do, friend? Pleasure to make your acquaintance. How goes it? Water Shrine? Increase mana regen and cooldown. Lovely. Bam. Yeah, I am. They finished. Excellent. So what were you saying? You were saying, how's the story in the game? The story in the game is very interesting. The premise is interesting. What happens is interesting. But it's just not a very deep or well-told story. Not very many characters in it that you can really root for or or relate to or get to know. But it's a very high concept story. It's like if Chrono Trigger were a much more dark fantasy time travel story. Which I guess it is, technically, but it's kind of like Chrono Trigger's story, but shallower and a little bit more about action, less about the characters. Yeah, imagine Chrono Trigger's storyline with all of the main characters taken out of it. That's what this game is like, this game's story. If you know about Chrono Trigger. If you don't, it's just very plot-driven narrative, where you meet lots of different people and lots of different factions, and are trying to prevent the ending of the world from the end of time. Game that comes to mind in terms of time travel plots for you is like Assassin's Creed. Unfortunately, I've never played it, but thought of it as a classic, yes. That is true. Okay, we need to leave. We're done with this place! I always find myself just running around in the monoliths after I've completed them for no good reason. That's a lot of idols. What? I have to pick them all up one at a time. Mana efficiency with void spells, minions, and damage reflected. Damage reflected isn't bad. What is this? Elemental resistant Primalist large idol requires Primalist. Okay. Gain inspiration on kills. I don't know what that means. Chance to shred armor on hit with fire spells. That's good. Ward retention, lightning resistance. Meh. Health on kill. Poison minion damage. Meh. Yeah, we'll keep that on the left. Insatiable huge immortal idol of cruelty. Acolyte. Yeah, alright, we can sell all of these things. I mean, damage reflected is pretty good, but...
Yes?
I'd rather have multiple good idols than one giant one that takes up everything. But yes. Assassin's Creed, not really. Assassin's Creed is historical. This game is completely high fantasy. And, as you can see, we are at the edge of the end of time. At the beginning you get whisked away from a medieval battle through a portal where the land that you were fighting for before is now overtaken with undead skeletons and void beasts a la Lovecraft, and the world is literally being torn apart. So then you are tasked with going and finding the Epoch, something that allows you to time travel, and when you use the Epoch it sends you to the end of time, and then you go back through the different shards of the world to try and stop the end of time.
Yes?
From happening, from taking place, which seems to be a fool's errand at this point. Remember playing through Assassin's Creed 2 and suddenly takes a turn into, like, time travel. The Garden of Eden. I was like, what the heck? Interesting. Refreshing to see another person using a controller. Not very common in ARPG games. Do I have something on my channel saying I'm using a controller? I'm actually using a keyboard. Mouse and keyboard. I'm sorry if I have something on my channel telling you that I was using a controller. I generally like using a controller, though, in ARPGs. In all the Diablo games, I use a controller. What made you think I was using a controller, Sleepy Yo1? Boop, boop. Yeah. Money! We have lots of money. Oh, I wish I could use a scythe. That would be cool. Mouse is visible in-game. Yeah. What? Given ARPG devs are really addicted to click to do everything. That's true. That's true. Can't see game cursor, so it looks like controller. Can't you see it, though? Oh, you can't. I wonder why. Game settings. Display health bars, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why my mouse isn't being shown. I was hesitant to get back into ARPGs because I think of click to move as outdated. Maybe controller is the way to go. Yeah, most ARPGs these days, and even old ones that are on PC, allow you to plug in and use whatever controller you want to play with it. I have a PS5 controller. It wouldn't be in graphics. No. I would like you guys to be able to see where I'm, where my cursor is. Because I can definitely see where my cursor is. Huh. Huh. How to show cursor. Streamlabs. Yeah. Did you know FF16 is a demo out, apparently, and it's supposed to be good for the PS5? Yes, I did. I saw 1 hour of gameplay, and I saw that people were using the F-bomb in the game, and one of the first cutscenes has a, softcore love scene in it. So I was like, screw this game. Forget that. I was shocked. I was shocked. So yeah, I definitely won't be playing FF16. Yeah, Sleepy Yo uses Force Move on spacebar and never click your mouse. If it's a bad wrist day, a controller works kinda decent in last Epoch, to be honest. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't associate Final Fantasy with that stuff either. It's really gross. I guess FF7 Remake did have language, though, that's true. They've been getting a lot more adult, a lot more perverse, a lot more egregious in that fashion. I mean, the original even had cussing in it. And some very edgy content. Miss the positive atmosphere of old games. I guess a lot of games were more positive back in the day. I suppose. I mean, Final Fantasy games were not always that positive. Interestingly enough. Did have cussing. Didn't understand it as a kid. I thought the disc was scratched. What are these words? That's funny. Yeah, Barrett did cuss constantly. That's true. Yeah, I cannot really find how to enable cursor on screen Streamlabs. I bet that something is not showing up there. Window capture properties, maybe? Aha! Does that work? Can you see it now? No? Oh, yes, you can! Huzzah! Charles figured it out. Apparently it's off by default. Alright. Good. Yeah, I've had no problem with mouse controls in this game or in any other ARPG, I guess. I always think that mouse and keyboard is going to be way harder to use and play with than controller, and it generally never is when I actually go to play it. Of course, I always like to take breaks and never really get to... Whoa! Increased damage with Vengeance and Smite. And fire penetration. We need to use that. Holy crap. That's a small one, so... Chance to ignite? Chance to shred armor. Ooh, baby! Okay, we can get rid of this. Oh, man. Oh, man. "13 health is helpful. We probably have enough necrotic resistance that we don't even need that. So let's do this, let's do that. Do this and that. Ho ho ho! Should I use Smite? Vengeance and Smite, both, is a weird thing. Interesting. Interesting. We can get rid of that. Cool. That is just a straight-up upgrade. Marvelous! Charles wins again. We also may as well just take all these things and sell them for money.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Also, thank you for the fabulous, frabjous follow. Sigvald the Magnanimous. What a massively, mutually magnificent name. Welcome. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. And Micah Plays, YT, welcome back to Charles Chill Channel.
Oh, hi.
How goes it?
Yes.
Marvelous Monday to all. Hope all is well with thee. Depends on character type too. A squishy ranged character is more likely to be miserable with keyboard and mouse. That's true. That is true. You have to specifically click on every single enemy that you want to hit, and you can very easily miss. That is true. Of course, you get a little bit more precision with mouse. That's true too. Inspiration. I don't know about this thing. That's a good thing. Gold damage, minion damage, a little bit of armor, it's not worth. Physical damage, strength, health, void resistance. The pièce de résistance. The pleasure is all mine. No, the pleasure is all mine. Couldn't resist the suit and tie, sir. Oh, I'm irresistible, is what you're saying. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. It is I, Charles Quasar Banks, your host, Chancellor of Chill, Champion of Chivalry, Christian content creator, and gaming gentleman of Twitch. Welcome, welcome. That's a real good amulet. Excellent amulet. Not as excellent as what I'm using right now. More chance to ignite, though. That is a legendary, or whatever, purple item. Yeah, we can sell this. Healing effectiveness, fire penetration, cast speed, health regeneration. That was an old amulet. Not worth keeping. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Attack speed. It's kinda nice. Kinda nice to have attack speed. Oh, ooh, there we go. That feels better. Are you running Ignite? I am running Ignite. Yeah. It's kind of funny to say it like that way. I could just get rid of all of this. I'm not going to use any of it. Although I do have a lot of these. Yeah, where is that legendary thing? Purple thing? There it is. Very purpley. Purple. 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 Alright, let's go. To the key then. Is this an arena key? Yeah, it is. Sad. Well, we probably should get it anyway. We have to probably go to key arenas as well. That's probably how we get the dungeon keys too. How are you finding it? I was trying to avoid it on my recent Paladin, but found it difficult. Ignite? Ignite is pretty wonderful. I mean, you know, all enemies get on fire whenever I hit them. It does pretty good damage. Especially damage over time.
Stand down or die.
So, yeah. And you can increase the amount of damage that Ignite does, too. So, it's pretty darn good. Difficult to ignore, yeah. I mean, I think for a Paladin, fire is kind of the thing. It's a lot like Elden Ring in that way. There is Holy in Elden Ring, but, whereas that does not exist in this game. This is a higher level area, isn't it? No, it's not. Enemies are more resistant then. Maybe not. Seems like it, though. Anyway. But yeah, paladins are all for fire and lightning in this. Heard that shock scales better and my brain can't ignore meta. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried it. I would not know. I'm generally someone who tries to avoid the meta at all costs. To carve my own path, you know. If a game does not allow freedom of choice for build, then I won't stick with it. Freedom of choice is the paramount feature in any game for me. And so far, this game does definitely allow a lot of freedom of build variety. Woo, woo, woo! You have a young kid and listen to people play more than I can play. Oh, that makes sense. Good man. You know your priorities. God bless you and your little one. Yeah, I've just been playing this game a little bit over maybe 45 hours, 48. Maybe 50 now. And it is good. It is good. Already finished the campaign. We're in the endgame, for sure. Why, thank you. Why, you are welcome. Very welcome indeed. Gold. Summons several allied ice beetles. Oh, several! That's 4. I feel like several means 3. Anything above 3 is more than several. But okay, I'll take it. Fudging the numbers. I think it's your favorite RPG. ARPG. Lightning Maelstrom Druid is sick. Oh, yes. I definitely want to try out the Druid. I played Diablo 4, the open beta, a few weeks ago, when it was out. The server slam and the previous open beta. And, man, that was fun. Made me want to try Druid in other games that it exists in. So I'm excited to try it out in this as well once I'm done with Paladin. Paladin is always my go-to character of choice. Or build. Are those... Oh, they're infinite. Yep. Who is the Wraithbinder? We must find a Wraithbinder. There's the occultist. Got him. That is an interesting mechanic. I don't hate it. You're playing Rogue in D4 and it's pretty cool. Yes. I generally think D4 is a very, very fun game. Is it an excellent ARPG? I'm not sure I would say that. But is it fun? Definitely. I do definitely think it has a ton of balancing issues that just feel bad, but it has better game feel than any ARPG so far. This game kind of being close, like it's almost on the same level as D4, and it's for literally half the price. A third of the price if you wanted to play early access. Yeah, I'll play Diablo 2 eventually, either when and if I can get to 78 subscribers in a single month, or when the game goes on sale. I'm definitely a frugal man, and I don't want to pay much or break the bank on a game that has microtransactions. Because what's the point? Yeah, last Epoch is Very high quality. Surprising. Like, this definitely deserves to be $60, I think. Especially if they add more content to it on release. But no, they just have it be at $35, and it also allows you to play offline. It's not an online-only game. It does have microtransactions, though, which I am very mad about. When that patch happened, and I saw that they added microtransactions, I was like, oh my gosh. I bought this game because I thought it didn't have microtransactions. But it is early access, so I guess they can do that, but I really hope people realize that games that you have to pay for on the front end, just objectively, should not need, ever, to have microtransactions. It's a scummy thing to do. Even for the devs of last Epoch, they've already made an excellent game, so why the heck do they have to feel like they need microtransactions? Doesn't make any sense. Indeed, I think the indie status of this game and the fact that it is more affordable could indeed be what makes it competitive, especially if it didn't have microtransactions with Diablo 4. But I think the fact that it does means it's just not going to be. Increased physical damage, holy cow. That's a good mace. Hello. We got a runner. I should definitely use Smite, shouldn't I? I should. Only complaint I really have about the game is the environments don't vary, it seems. Really? I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot of variants to the environments. Green, swampy places, rocky hills, wintry mountains, deserts. I mean, that's all I've really seen. But that seems to be a good amount of variety to me for a Diablo game. Most Diablo games generally do have that thing. Generally starting out in a forested area, then moving on to the cathedral, right? And then going to the desert. And once you've done the desert... Oh, level 69! Huzzah! Charles wins again. Woo! And then... so, anyway. It goes far. Like, if you're focusing on side quests, you can stay in the first area of the game for like 60 hours or so. But if you're focusing on the main missions, it will make you globetrot quite a bit, from what I've seen of Diablo 4. Like, I spent maybe 30 hours cumulatively in Diablo 4 through both open betas, and they didn't allow you to get outside of the fractured peaks, so... And all of that, I had more things to do after every session, so I didn't even do everything I could have done in both of those sessions. And I made sure to do unique stuff every time. So there's a lot to do in every area, but there are multiple areas. I think the story is quite good, yeah. I think what's funny is critics have the exact opposite opinion on literally everything than actual players, because players are going online and kind of review bombing Diablo 4 for some reason. I mean, I know why. Microtransactions is enough reason for me. But when it comes to actual, like, gameplay, like, I don't know, I guess everyone agrees that the gameplay is fun. But when it comes to the story, like IGN and all the big reviewers are like, the story sucks. The story is nothing we've not seen before. It's very, very shallow, very good versus evil, what we've already known. And then all the players who are not critics are like, the story is great, the story is excellent, it's the best story in Diablo. So that's just the way it is, isn't it? It's kind of funny. The run animation is fun in LE. Paladin is running really, really fast with his little legs, but he's barely moving forward. I know, right? It's very silly. The run animation used to look much better before the recent patch. I have no idea why they made the animation look like this. It's so stupid. His legs flying behind him. It didn't used to be this way. Arthur Morgan, if I was flush with cash, Charles, I would just buy it for you. Sadly, I'm not. Yeah, that's why I haven't bought it myself. But I appreciate it, my friend. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely don't make enough money to purchase a game every month. I have other debts to consider as well. Not debts, but bills. Things that I need in my life, like deodorant, hair, shampoo, things like that. Don't buy games at box price very often, neither do I. Makes perfect sense, more money for Blizzard, yeah, exactly. But I agree on that point, yep. Yep. It's generally the case that the more money a game requires you to have, the worse the game is for the consumer. It just seems to be a running theme these days. Only level 30 so far, but it feels like everything is grey, depressing medieval village. Forest hills, etc. I mean, that's Diablo, man. Like, the game, it's like going into Dark Souls and expecting a massive market center filled with happy, you know, people and cute little animals running around. You're not gonna get it. The point is for it to be depressing and lonely. And the world is at the... It's literally the end of the world whenever you play a Diablo game. Demons are coming up from the abyss. For some reason or another, in every Diablo game, you don't get to see the world as it is normally in any of the Diablo games, because you're always coming at the perfect, opportune time to resist the evils that are coming upon the world. So, you get an inkling of what it might be like, but by the time you enter into Sanctuary, everything is kind of going downhill. I guess Diablo 3 is pretty bright and nice, and lots of people in it. Heavily populated. That is true of Diablo 3. But, you know, I didn't care about that with Diablo 3. I really didn't. Flame Guard, Scylla? Nice try. Whoa! Nice. I do like the loot pinata state of this, like, of the game. Like, enemies and elites drop massive stuff. And bosses. I'm just not a fan of the itemization as it is, where everything is a rare. You're constantly getting rares. Like, the first level of this game, I found a rare. First level. And I never went back to using magic items after the first level. It's just rare, 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 legendary. Rare, 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 legendary. Unique. Legendary. Rare, 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 rare. Constantly. It's basically the same itemization as in Diablo 3, with a lot more, yeah, a lot more items than in Diablo 3 at this point now. Which is crazy. That's a pretty good ring. Only 5% increased move speed. Huzzah, says Salty Cookie. Welcome back, Salty Cookie. How are you? What is the story to this game? To Last Epoch? Or what is the story to Diablo 4? Since that was what we were talking about. And have a good burb, Arthur Morgan. Blue Eyes White Boomer. Welcome to the Chill channel and my Last Epoch playthrough. Using Paladin. Ooh. Cast Void Rift, chance to shred armor on melee hit. That could be good, I suppose. Reviewers, you should take them more seriously. Also, reviewers, too much water. Yeah. Even more so, reviewers. Can't finish Cuphead tutorial. Yes. True. Oh, being attacked. Passives. Paladin time, Paladin hype. What do we get now? There's just so much here that, but I just don't know what to choose from. Fire damage, lightning damage, move speed. That seems to be the thing that we're getting toward. That we're working toward. Heal plus 120, haste on heal when below endurance threshold. Let's get Light of Raya. Increased move speed is always nice to have. Random serious question. When you finish reading KJV, are you going to start all over again? Or is that a one-time thing? I will move on to a different version of the Bible. So, I'm planning on reading through the Bible in the ESV next. I may return to King James Version in the future. Maybe. If I don't feel like there is that I have another translation to choose from at that time. But I could. What do you think? What do you think, Blue Eyes White Boomer? Okay, interesting. I'm guessing KJV is your favorite. It's a popular edition. It is my favorite. I mean, NASB is preferred for meaning and translation sake, but I just love the sound and feel of KJV. I do. NASB is just a much more solid translation. Glyphs of Hope. Huzzah. Alright, time to sell.
Yes.
Or forge, I guess. We could forge something. Another Dreamthorn? Requires level 15. Huh. Two-handed. Hold on, let's check our stash. It's the exact same. Sell it.
Yes.
Melee attack speed, health on kill, chance to shred armor on hit. 28 forge potential. %96 chance to shred armor on hit. Man. As for you, you're taking a small hiatus from Twitch this month. I'm just here to much. Want to say hi for a few minutes. Thank you so much, Blue Eyes White Boomer. Take care. God bless. I look forward to seeing you again at some point. Yes. You can always visit my YouTube or VODs to listen to more of my Bible, if you wish. But yeah, thanks for letting me know. God bless you, and we'll see you on the other side of your hiatus. Yes, I hope you have a good time and can spend more time with the good Lord in that time. Yes. That's a very good-looking helm. 225 armor. Oh, Frabder's Day. 8 armor. That's fast. Health, armor. Oh yeah, this is kind of a bunk helm anyway. 1 to Vengeance, increased void damage and spell void damage, which we aren't doing any void damage. Elemental resistance and increased health. Like, most of those are kind of useless outside of elemental resistance. So, we could use this. I just like the look of it. I want to try it. Let's forge it. Shall we? See what we can do. Give me hope. Also, we could add... Rune of Discovery adds one... Wait. Random Tier 1 affixes to all empty affix slots on an item. Yeah. Increased chance of rolling rarer affixes. Does not cost forging potential, but cannot be applied to items with 0 forged potential. I think that's a really good idea. Rune of Discovery. Add 2 random Tier 1 affixes. Boom! Added javelin lightning throwing damage. Okay. Level of Smelter's Wrath. Oh. Okay, we can get rid of that, though. With the Glyph of Chaos. I'm doing it. One level of Attunement. I mean, 2 attunement, anyway. Health, 50 armor. Javelin lightning throwing damage? Really? This sucks. Oh well. But the other one has Vengeance. I was hoping we'd be able to put Vengeance on there, but never mind. 1 to Vengeance is kind of nice. I think that's the main reason I did it. What is better in this game, health or armor? I should hope armor, but maybe not. Ugh. I really wish you could get rid of... Ugh, it sucks. Okay, what does this do? Increase cooldown, recovery speed, and void resistance. Ugh. I mean, one of these days, we'll get more... Why the neck? Why the neck showing? Why that? Why, what? I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I think the armor will help, though. Okay, we need to forge this so we can put its effects onto something else. Hopefully we get the level of Vengeance. Please, Lord, give us 1 level of Vengeance. We got it, we got it. Thank you, Lord. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Jesus. Alright. On to the next thing. That's a lot of stuff. Increased crit strike chance. Oh my gosh. Fire damage, oh my word. Lightning damage, chance to chill, chance to blind, elemental damage over time. What the heck is this thing? It's a wand. Man. Man! Need to shatter that. That's good stuff. I don't use any of that, but it's fine. Melee physical, yes. Health on melee hit, yes. Yes! And always remember to get rid of this, because it will be there next time you try to forge something. Brigandine boots. For attunement, strike avoidance, health regen per second. Meh. I like move speed. What did we just get? Increase physical damage, crit strike chance, chance to chill. Fast. Meh. Shattering femur. Chance to ignite. We need to get that out of there. Need it to be like 100% chance to ignite. Alright, I need to take a bathroom break. A bathroom break. So I'll be right back after these quick messages, friends. Don't go away. The adventure continues right after this.
Adventure awaits! Huzzah!
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles has returned. Huzzah! I'm back. How you doing? How do you do? Thanks for sticking around, whoever stuck around, my dear viewers. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Alright, let us continue the last Epoch adventure, shall we? Back to the game, Majoop. Oh, time to grab those keys. Yes. Should I use this? 115% increased physical damage is kind of insane. Also, I have, like, no strength. What happened? All kinds of resistances. Blocked effectiveness is surprisingly pretty good. Spell damage, attack speed. 18% is not very much attack speed, is it? Any idols that increase attack speed? I wish there were. We can forge this. I could try it. Don't shatter it. Do not. Do not do that. How do... Oh, yeah. Chance to shred is fine. Health on kill is meh. Not always going to be killing things. Here we go. Chance to shock on hit. That's nice. Melee attack speed is already maxed out on this. I didn't know it had melee attack speed. Physical penetration. 23% increased melee attack speed. That is pretty good. I just... something with this game. I cannot tell what damage I'm doing. I can see the damage multipliers, but what is my base damage? Why can't I see that? What's the problem? Experience level doesn't say. I think that's rather silly. It's like you have numbers for literally everything else, but except for that. So confused. I'm so confused. Is this a good item? 96% chance to shred. That's pretty darn good. Chance to shock on hit. 30%. Might as well. No, not reroll. Not reroll. Boom. And a boom. And a... Oh, never mind. Alright. Well, this is basically finished. For now. Chance to shock. Shred. Melee attack speed. Increased physical damage. Increased physical penetration. It's fine. Not great. I mean, this thing is just so amazing. You know what? I'm just gonna put that away. Forget about it. Why am I keeping this? I don't know. I also have the same thorn shield. Level 52, level 56. What? No, that's not level 56. That's level 52. Yeah, it's the same. I can get rid of one of them. Oh, we get rid of that, yeah.
Yes.
Alright, and shop. Health on melee hit is fine. 22 melee damage is not fine. Forging is definitely a chore in this.
Yes.
Not a big fan of it. $80 armor. Minions. Never mind. Not good enough. Alright. Let's go. Arena key. That's what we're going for. I'm guessing we'll have to grind arena keys in order to get the key for the sanction. What's it called? I forget. The Soulfire Bastion. Yeah. That's what I'm guessing. So this place is crazy looking. Is it a... No, it's not not an arena, no. Yeah, that fire is good. Hello! I've never seen that guy before. Oh! He resurrected. Forgot that's a thing. That was a little close, I must say. Okay, it's the poison that's killing me, isn't it? And we only have 11 poison resistance, so let's see what we can do about that. Sigvald the Magnanimous chasing the kid around. From what I understand, you need a lot of health for later bosses who either shred or ignore armor. That is true. Oh, so that... okay. Health is definitely going to be way better in the long run than armor, then. That makes sense. Makes sense. Thank you for that, my friend. Yeah. Poison resist. I think that is the only thing I have poison resist on, isn't it? Oh, poison resistance on this thing. That's pretty good. Forging potential as well. What does this have? Damage reflected, that's right. Could definitely add damage reflected if we have it. There it is. We only have 4 of them, though. To attackers. Percentage of damage reflected. Basic, okay. We only have 4 of these. Boom. Boom. Chance to chill. Health gained on block. Would be nice to have more of that. Oh, we did it. Lovely. %17% of damage reflected is not that great, but block chance is high, block effectiveness is pretty good, poison resistance is high. Yes. Chance to chill, damage reflective, health gained on block. It's worse in most ways, but gives us that poison resistance. No expert, but I've heard you need a certain threshold of at least 1,000. That's why rogues are difficult to play. Endgame. Interesting. 1,000 armor or 1,000 health? Definitely have over 1,000 health right now, personally. But if it's 1,000 armor that you require, that's a pretty high prerequisite. That's a little ridiculous. Chronicles of Ridiculous. I like this place. Super strange. It's like an ancient swamp slash necropolis slash sci-fi Frankenstein lab. Nuts. 1,000 health, that's around what bosses are hitting for. Dang, son! That's a lot. That is quite high. I'll definitely be focusing more on health then. I have noticed that endgame bosses are quite one-shotty. But you can definitely kind of skill through some, you know, skill shots they do. Thankfully. Yet again, I cannot help but... what's the word? Can't help but pine for the upgrade style, the level up style of Dark Souls, where you just choose the stat you want to upgrade every time you level up. Simple. Straightforward. But this is a loot game, after all. I will say, though, Dark Souls does also feel like a loot game sometimes. Without having the drawback of the only way you get stats is by using armor sets. I want both. Is that too much to ask? Works fine the way it is, but is kind of prohibitive in gameplay style after a while. I suppose, once it gets pretty hardcore. I guess that's my issue with most highly challenging games. There is generally a meta to the endgame that I don't care about. Whoop whoop. Wait, something's still attacking me. Get thee gone. Give me all the glyphs. What was that? Primalist. Whoa, that poison is so strong. Wow. 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 I put more move speed on, and I feel like I'm not moving any faster. Enemies have a 12% chance to slow on hit, that's why. I have noticed a difference. Oh, this is what I'm looking for, the Venom Spire. That's what's causing all of this nonsense. Splat. Next. I died. I still can't believe that moving your mouse around while you're whirlwinding still increases your speed of spin. That's hilarious. That is a weird looking shield I'm wielding. Wield the shield. Sheesh, these things have crazy stats on them. They are two-handed, so that makes sense. Ah. Getting a lot of idols. Ursine, Maruna Shell of Purity. Melee physical damage, block effectiveness. It's just worse, isn't it? Yep, lower level too. Meh. Elite Beetles. Elitals. So the question is, how do you increase the level of the monolith maps? Is that a thing you can do? I'm sure you can, eventually. Bats! Also, Bitter Wings. Bats, I don't think, showed up anywhere else in the game like this. It's fascinating that there are so many new enemies that only show up in the maps at the end. He's a good dodger. Wow, wow, wow. Meh. I shall not take it. Wait, reflective? There was something reflective there. Acolyte robes. I can probably forge them, though. Get out of that. Yep. Yepers. Damage reflected shard. Huzzah. Ugh. The acid waters filled with skeletons. Wounding large rare idol of blood loss. It's fine. The music is so chill. Perfect for my chill channel. was a nice number of enemies. Oh, was, I say, as 5 of them still existed. Wow. 78% increased healing effectiveness. Yeah, we'll take it. I really should use Smite, shouldn't I? It's so boring, though. I prefer flying through enemies rather than standing there and smiting them. So I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to. Forget it. I feel like I'm not getting very much attack speed. It's fine, but it's not fast. That's a bifurcated pathway. Oh. Yeah, vengeance is not what it once was. That's okay. You don't need it to be. Who is doing all that damage? Now we go the opposite direction. Alright. I'm missing my shield, charge, skill. Wait, what? Did I miss it? It's not even out there. Wrong way. There must be something I can do to increase my speed. There must be. Welcome back, Arthur Morgan. Pleasure to have you with us yet again. How goes it? I guess I don't have that much stuff with high attack speed. Well, I am a paladin with a hammer, so I suppose that makes some sense. Alright, friends. I think once we have finished this, and we get our keys, then we shall try the arena. See if we can't get a key from that. If we can't, we shall move to Lies of P demo, part 2. That felt good. Shield throw. Meh. Thank you, good sir. Just saw about my dad. Made him a cup of tea, and Mom is calling the insurance, so she is taking care of that. Excellent. Thank you for the update. Very good on you for making your father a cup of tea. I pray he is definitely alright. Must not have been a terrible car accident. Do you know what kind of car accident it was? That movement speed is nice. Health regen. I do like that, but... I do hope that they add offline sharing between characters. That is something the game does not currently have. Bleed duration, I don't need that. Health regeneration, necrotic damage, meh. Ward retention and health, mana, cold resist. How's our cold resist? 63%. Not the best, but it's fine. Alright, open portal. Let's get out of here. What's in the shard? 1 arena key. What's in the chest? A lot of junk. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Increase on hit. Sheesh. Health on hit. Leech on hit. Ooh. 50 melee damage. Stun chance. Leeched his health. Man. Some good stuff. What's this ring? Increased critical strike chance. Minion damage. Minion health. Minion... Oh my word. For Pete's sake. We'll sell that. We will get rid of this. Only got 1 of each. Oof. Crit strike and chance to ignite on hit is what I want. Give me that! Yeah. Health on melee hit is all I care about with this. Give me that. Yeah. Increased area. That's pretty cool too. Alright, we'll sell the rest. Leeching is always good to have. Bing. Yes, looked at the damage and saw the pictures of the other car. Much worse for the other guy. To my dad's van, it was a damaged quarter panel just behind the rear wheel. The back bumper wasn't off, but the end of it near the back wheel was. Gotcha. Mefka, hola muchacho! Welcome, my good moderator, to Charles' Chill Channel. Welcome back, Mefka. It's been a while, my friend, my brother.
Yes.
Glad to have you with us. Welcome to Last Epoch. How goes it? It is an ARPG, an excellent ARPG. At a pretty nice price point of $35. Half the price of Diablo 4, and I would say similar in quality. Which is very sad to say of a modern Blizzard game, but that's okay. It's alright. Eventually I'll play Diablo 4, but only when I'm in good financial stability. But how are you, Mefka? And Adam for Christ. Hello.
Oh, hi.
How goes it? Welcome back, Adam for Christ. Hope you're doing well, taking care of yourself. Let's get rid of this, get rid of that. I wish my hammer had leech on it. This still has 25 forge potential. My goodness. Let's try for it. Everything on this I like. That's a lot of stun. That's a lot of forge potential taken away. Oh my gosh. Oof. There it goes. That's a little sad, but it's fine. .5% of damage? Yeah. It's not a whole lot of damage, but it is fast. It is fast. We can try it. We have 2 good leeching items to try out. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Is this better than what I'm wearing? Slightly. Doing alright, making some dinner, and then I will attempt to finally beat the new Destiny 2 dungeon once the girls go down. Sounds good, Mevka. Sounds good. You take care of that family of yours. I hope you have a good time with the friendings. To give the child and the sister all my best blessings. And salutations. I love them so much. And miss them. Do let them know.
Take care.
On Sigvald's Pally, was really enjoying multi-strike with Smite, but Smite wouldn't proc on bosses unless I hit and ran away. Don't think I'd do primary Smite, so I went back to Vengeance. Yeah, Vengeance, I like the look of. Multi-strike is really boring. Same thing with Smite. It's like this is a double hit. Like a double, combo. Like 2 hits in a combo. The others are just like, smack. 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 And then Smite is just... And that matters a lot to me. It needs to feel visceral, or else I won't really enjoy playing the build. But Smite seems rather OP if you can spec into it. Alright, let's see how fast this is. Oops. No! Oh my gosh, I can't. Okay. It's not as much faster as I was hoping it would be. Oh dear.
Nice to meet you.
Also, thank you for the fabulous Frabjous follow! Scorpio Dragon Panda Daddy. Thanks a lot. Oh my goodness. Oh, how do you do? What a name that is. I love it. Okay, do we continue on or do we return? What is this? Wands and catalysts, affix shards, tomes of experience, piles of gold, glyphs. What is this? Oh yes, charge the beacon in this echo to reveal echoes in a large area around it. We'll do that next time. This time, wait, the ransacked camp. Oh, we got a quest timeline echo. Huzzah. Contains incomplete path. Hi, how are you, kind sir? I art well. I mean, fine. I'm not doing the best, but I'm doing as best as I can. Yes. Thank you for asking. Doing all right, by God's grace. How art thou, Scorpio Dragon Panda Daddy? I hope well, and that you have an even more marvelous Monday from here on out. In this timeline, the Immortal Empire secures a decisive victory over the living outcasts to quell the rebellion. Return to the remains of the outcast camp to find any survivors. I feel like I've done this already. Maybe not. Maybe not. You really like having one movement skill on your bar that you don't spec into, and another specialized skill not on your bar that your main skill will proc, but I had a hard time finding that with Paladin. Yeah. I mean, I feel like with this game, you kind of need all of your skills to be specialized. I don't know, can that happen at all in this game? Is that something that happens with other classes? Thou art well, yes. Little crazy, but nothing too bad. Little crazy. Feeling crazy. Well, I'm glad it's not too bad. May the good Lord give you peace in the midst of the craziness. That's a two-handed axe. Melee attack speed, that is something I want. Spin to win, I see, yes. It's not technically a Paladin ability, but I prefer it to all other active skills. It just feels good to be able to move and hit at the same time, rather than just stand there and cast Smite. Hello. Yeah, I definitely fought this in this map before with these enemies. Whoa. They cannot hurt me. I have the armor of God! Also, legendary helmet. Or unique, rather. Yeah, I didn't have Smite on my bar while using multi-stage, and it was getting all the bonuses of the points I was putting into the skill tree on Smite. Oh yeah, I guess that can happen. You can also get things that cast Smite automatically, even if you're not expecting to Smite, which is cool. Ooh. Get wrecked. No. Also, pots must be smashed. I should probably speak to the NPCs, eh? Yeah. Let's go do that. Yeah, multi-strike, okay. Krillip, welcome in, my friend. Applause for the gentleman and VIP. Yeah, I've talked to this guy as well. Did they just give you multiple chances to do the same exact thing? I guess so. But why, though? Maybe I died. Who knows? Whee! Oh, that feels good. I probably have enough stuff, right? I don't need another one of these, do I? All of those? Probably not. But I did it anyway. Okay, let's look at this. Cold resistance, freeze rate multiplier, 40 armor, chance to chill on hit with cold skills, chance to blind on hit with cold skills. You cannot be blinded. Whoa! Cannot be blinded. I don't think I've been blinded once that I know of. Hello, Grim Reaper. Didn't know I'd be visiting you so soon. Oh, well, never mind. Goodbye. I like the music. Very whimsical. Yes, how do you do, Krillip? Yes, I am enjoying the monoliths. It's my favorite part of the game, truly. Just a chill run-through of an area with unique enemies. Well, sometimes unique. Randomized is the point. And the game feels good to play, so I'd be willing to do these whether or not I'm actually getting anything out of it, reward-wise. Like, I can imagine myself playing this, putting on a podcast and just playing through monoliths of an evening, having a grand old time. Quite pleasurable.
Stand down or die.
I love doing that. Judgment is so fun. They just explode upon coming into contact with me. Literally.
Die.
It's very nice. Do have to be careful though. Never know one of these will suddenly get massive damage on me. Keep moving around. Charles, do you happen to know how old this game is? I could have sworn that I saw that spin move years and years ago, but just in passing. Well, I mean, the spin to win move is in literally every RPG, ARPG, top-down ARPG, and it looks basically the same, and feels the same in every ARPG. So Diablo 1, I think, had Whirlwind, if I'm not mistaken, as did Diablo 2 and 3 and Diablo 4. But this game specifically is, I think, 2 years old. Like, it's been in early development for 2 years. It's not even out yet, technically. Early access is $35, and it is pretty much a finished game at this point, in terms of how much content is in it. But yeah, just over 2 years. Yeah, I might have seen it in Grim Dawn. It's kind of similar in effects there. Oh, good. That's good to know. I'd like to know that, I guess some games have a spin to win that is not exactly as satisfying. Path of Exile does not have a very satisfying spin to win, in my opinion. I think it's the Vol, Chaos, Orb. Wait, there is something over there. What am I supposed to do here? Nothing? Nothing? Quests. Doesn't say anything. A little confused. Anyway. Yeah, maybe. Did you see the new teaser for Path of Exile 2? Looks very good. Yes, it does. It looks like just as good as Diablo 4. Like, it really does. It looks shockingly good. Pun intended. Because they had shock skills on a sorceress in that. That's not a very good legendary. That's not good at all. But yeah, I did notice they did not choose to show off a melee build. Melee builds in Path of Exile kind of suck. As they also do in Diablo 1 and Diablo 4. Most ARPGs, I guess, which is extremely sad. Whenever I want to play a fantasy game, I always want to play a melee build. But, also the previous trailer and gameplay breakdown of Path of Exile 2 that they did previously, like last year or so, that also did not contain melee gameplay. It was mostly crossbows. There was a little bit of spear gameplay, but that too had a ranged ability on it. Usually opt for Barb. Not entirely sure why, but I felt like Barb might be boring in D4. It's not boring, definitely not, but it is, you die a lot. Let's just say that. You do die as a Barb. Barb is technically, or so I've heard right now, at the current time and the current patch, because they're constantly patching it, Barb is definitely one of the least survivable options. Feels like it should be Sorcerer, right? But you can get incredible survivability with barriers and whatnot on Sorcerer. And you have the option of staying back away from enemies and blasting them from afar. Whereas with Barbarian and Druid, you have to get right up and close and personal, and you have to generate your resource yourself by hitting enemies with your basic attack. Which takes a lot longer than mana regenerating for a Sorcerer or a Necromancer. So, yeah. Melee is just worse than everything else in Diablo 4. Quest complete! Huzzah! Charles wins again! Woo! Yes. GG, thank you, Adam for Christ. Thanks a lot. I'd like to thank my mother, the Academy, all of those people who believed in me. Thank you for your support. Yes, Druid, yes. Heard it was OP in late game. I think it was in beta or something. Yes, that is true. They have nerfed it quite heavily recently. But, you know, it may get good later on too. Who knows? Yeah, I see. So the story quests do not give you
Yes.
any chests, which is really strange. I don't know why. I think that specific... Yeah, I'm just gonna... Can I shatter this? It has 30 forging potential. Holy cow. You know what, let's just save all purples until I know what to do with them. I feel like there is something to do with them, right? Right? Later? Yeah, Druid is very fun. I like Druid. But it is very much weaker than every other class in the game. In Diablo 4. There is a Druid in this game as well. I have to try that out. Hopefully it would be more powerful than the Druid in Diablo 4. Shadow Tuner finally subscribed with Twitch Prime. Welcome back to the Federation. Shadow Tuner. Finally got the bow tie back. Glad for another month to help support you in the kingdom work the Lord is doing through you here on Twitch. Thank you, Shadow Tuner, and thanks for that Optimum Prime.
Putang ina! Si Optimum Prime! Fucking ina ng Optimum Prime!
Thanks a lot. Grats. Gratis. No, not gratis. It's not free at all. Yes, you use purples with uniques that have legendary potential to make legendary items. Okay. Good to know. I shall save them.
Take care.
Save them! Save them! Ah! Put that away. Why did I keep this? I don't know. Put... Oh yeah, because I thought that you could share between characters, but you cannot. Sadly. Alright. Alright. Druid was your favorite class in WoW back in the day. Oh yeah, that's a thing. I never tried Druid on WoW. I only tried... What was it? Warrior, Dwarf, and Wizard Dwarf. I like dwarves. Shadow Grats indeed. And the purple exalted item has to have 4 affixes before you can use it for it. Don't they all have 4 affixes? Also, you have to have... Wait. You upgrade uniques with purple items? Some only have 3 when dropped. Oh, I see. Oh, like this one does. But you can make it have an extra affix by forging it, right? Yeah. Some uniques drop with legendary potential between 1 and 4. Do you see the legendary potential on the item? Wait, I need to get rid of this too. It should say where forging potential normally is. I don't think I have any that do that. I should put all my legendaries into that stash tab. One legendary potential uniques are fairly common. You should have gotten some unless you're very unlucky. So the uniques have legendary potential? Oh, there's one. Stormhide Paws. So, yeah, you can get uniques that just don't have legendary potential on them. I see. Can you expand stash for free in this game? Yes, you can, Scorpio Dragon Panda Daddy. It just takes in-game currency. Boom. I now have 4 stash tabs. Huzzah. That's another unique. Yeah, sadly, because of the fact that offline characters cannot share between themselves yet, it's just kind of useless to keep them. Minions, mace, oof. Primalist. I don't need anything that's primalist. Or sorcerer, or anything else. Is that a necromancer only? No. Soul charge. Soul eruption. Well, it convinced me. Grabbed this and started a primalist. Nice, Techie M2. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. Huzzah. Minion damage. Good grief. Good grief. Time to sell those uniques. Thinking of getting Last Epoch when you get paid. Sounds good. I mean, it really is a solid game. If you've played any ARPG before, you know how this goes. But it is just really high quality for the price. Yes, I'm currently playing in offline mode. Playing it on Steam and offline. Isn't that lovely? I hate it when games go live service only. It's my least favorite thing. Alright, so we have high stability. We also have Majelka Streets. Did I already do this as well? What's the point of doing these? I'm kind of lost. But let's go. Let's see what's going on. Fight for the survival of the living. Big Grim Dawn fan, so I should enjoy it. Yes, I have never played Grim Dawn, but I should play that as well. One of these days. Woo. Enemies are a little spicy here. Wow. Lots of level ups. Yes. Whirlwind hype. Upgrade area with two-handed plus 20 per point. No. So who's attacking me? What did he drop? Runes. Runes. Put them away. Yes. Finished the campaign in Grim Dawn recently, like right before D4 came out. Oh, cool. Because Charles is a lone wolf. Very true, Five Luces. Ow! Ow! Also, what's going on in this specific... Hold on. Place. Item rarity. Experience gained. High health enemies deal 30% increased damage. Okay, so there's really nothing I can do about that. Judgment time. Hit damage against high health, 20% per point. Consecrated ground damage against high health, 20% per point as well. For healthy enemies. Higher ignite chance, fire penetration with ignite. Increased cooldown recovery speed and mana efficiency. Healing effectiveness. Lasts longer. Got Holy Blast maxed out. That's nice. What is this? Hit damage against ignited enemies, 15% per point. It's good, it's good. Slows enemies, judgment hit pulls enemies. Deals no damage. That sucks. I don't want that. Consecrated ground damage, 25% per point. That sounds ridiculous. Yes, please. Yes. It was actually really good. I think it even spoiled D4 a little for me. Yeah, isn't that sad? That's how it is. One can get very much ARPG'd out, and the thing is, Diablo 4 is a very casual game, so it's kind of strange. It's in this weird middle ground where all the hardcore players want it to be hardcore, and all the devs want it to appeal both to them and to the non-hardcore audience, the casual audience, and that just can't happen. Charmy Rosewolf raided with a party of 6. Let's go. Welcome in, raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the chill channel of Charles and my playthrough of Last Epoch. It is I, your host, Charles Quasar Banks, Chancellor of Chill, Champion of Chivalry, and Gentleman Gamer on Twitch. How do you do? And Christian content creator. Yes. Boys, make them holy or holy. Let's go, boys. Also, welcome in Oblivion Knight. Good to have you here.
Oh, hi.
For as grindy as D3 is, I had big expectations for D4. Yeah. I mean, that is always the trouble, right? With any new game. One must do one's best to temper one's expectations. Make them as low as you possibly can, and then you'll be surprised and happy with whatever comes out. Unless it's just extremely bad.
Nice to meet you.
But yes, one faithful wanderer, thank you for the fabulous Frabjous follow. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. How do you do? Thank you so much, Charmy. Welcome, Charmy. How do you do? Yet another fabulous Frabjous streamer. Do check out Charmy Rosewolf on Twitch, if you will. I do hope that Stream Elements is working, so that I may indeed shout her out. Behold! Consider following Charmy Rosewolf, that last played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild at twitch.tv/Charmy Rosewolf. Gotta support the Christian streamers, yes! Amen! Same. Okay. Slash damage per second. Yeah, that's the good one. Boom. All the stats. And thank you for the fabulous Frabjous follow, Lil Gamer Chick. Thank you so much for cheaping into this stream. Haha, ho ho, hee. Sorry. Hashtag not sorry. Welcome. The stream goes well. I'm having a good old time here in Last Epoch. Fabulous ARPG that I enjoy almost as much as I enjoyed the betas for Diablo 4. Oh yeah, Rapid Strikes. Need more of that. Last Epoch is a very, very nice, very, more deep, interesting game than I'd say Diablo 4 in terms of systems, but is also just real fun in terms of gameplay. Feels good, and is a very low price point of $35 on Steam, and is an indie game that is getting really good updates and things. It is currently in early access, so do be aware of that. Increase global fire damage, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Boom. We're getting more powerful. Yes, welcome one and all. Ooh, that was a lot of damage that guy did. I think we're getting necrotic damage in this area, probably. Maybe. Not sure really. I mean, bone people should do necrotic damage, shouldn't they? Yeah, hashtag not sorry. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good day. Thank you very much for asking. How are you, Charmy Rosewolf? Hope you're doing well. That's an adorable emote. Oh, goodness. What is causing that? Skeletal artillery. As you can see, you get lots of drops in this game. Like, a lot. A lot. It's a bit nuts. Noble Plate of Hope. Currently in the Endgame, doing Endgame stuff. Beating what exists of the campaign. And doing all the other stuff that exists. Finishing up, so to speak. I think I will be playing Path of Exile tonight later on. Not Path of Exile. Sorry. Lies of P. Got my ARPG brain running. My apologies. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, I definitely did this quest too. That's a little schmeh. Doing good. I've been enjoying an extended vacation for your health. Yes, I think I heard about that in your Discord. Do take care of yourself. Are you back to streaming, or are you still taking it easy? Either way, God bless you. Give you grace, heal you. And I hope you're doing very well. We'll need to start searching for a new job soon, but it's been restful. I see, I see. Well, I'm glad it's been restful. May the good Lord lead you to the right job for you. Charmy. Amen. In Jesus' mighty name, amen and amen. And all the people said, amen. Well, that was fun. I like giant hordes. Yes, Lies of P has the demo out, Krillip. Not the full game, just the demo. That was, well, there it is. Quest completed, Charles wins again! Yes! But, in the Sony showcase, no. Summer Games Fest, Jeff Keighley's Summer Games Fest, not only did they show off Nicolas Cage as Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight, but they also showed off Lies of P free demo, which is available in Steam, PS5, PS4, Xbox, etc. So if you want to try it out, you can, on any platform, except for Switch. Yes, Shadow Tuner! Welcome back to the Federation. Look at that. You missed Nicolas Cage's gaming debut? Well, you can watch it on YouTube. I recently had my reaction to it as well. Yeah, Nicolas Cage... yeah. I loved it. Like, he did a little interview with Jeff Keighley. He came on the stage of Summer Games Fest and talked about Dead by Daylight. He was repping it hard. And I loved seeing it. Nicolas Cage is such a charismatic fellow. He seems like a really stand-up gentleman. And it just made me love him even more than I already did. He's a real one. He's a crazy one, but he's a real one. Alright. Travel onwards. So I'm guessing that... I don't know what's going on here. I really don't. I don't understand how this works. The Altar of Flesh. I feel like we've already done this one, too. Maybe not. But yes, one faithful wanderer, thank you so much for the lurkage. Enjoy it, my friend. Enjoy it. What else? Anyone else say anything that I missed? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Alright, good. I didn't. Aha! I'm a professional streamer. I caught up with everything in the chat. I'm happy. Hello. Flesh Golem, I remember you. The Abomination. Ow. He is not taking damage. Oh yeah, we have to destroy these things. Yes, yes, yes. That hurts. Okay, got rid of that one. Excuse me. I have to destroy all of your, Frankenstein thingamajigs. Ow. Oh! That's a lot of damage. Thankfully, once you destroy them all, then he is permanently... permanently... I can't think. Vulnerable, that is the word. Got it. Final one. Not, you are usually good at keeping up with chat. Oh, thank you, 5 Luces. I do try. That is one of my values as a streamer. To always do my best to read everything everyone says. Alright, now we can damage him. Oh, as long as we don't die. This does seem to be harder than it was before. Eee! Can you get away from that damage pool, please? Thank you. Alright, I think we've got him. As long as we get out of his damage pools. Whirlwind is just so nice because you can still move around. Give me that health potion. Potion. Oh my gosh. Yeah, one thing that feels bad is I have no mobility skills, allowing me to run more quickly or anything. But that's Paladin for you, I suppose. A healing tank. Whirlwind does just fine, however. Keep me out of trouble. Mostly. Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Exploded. See, look at that. That's fun. Loot Pinata. Charles wins again. Master Sword 1291 says you're in an unpowered monolith, so once you get through them, you can unlock the empowered versions, which give better loot and better blessings. Mm-hmm. And how do you do that exactly? Just by doing them? Or what? Bleaching Trident of Sleet. Congrats, Charles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, the amalgamate of oh! Reflect on the past. Dream of the future. Unlocks level 66 timeline. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Increased glyph drop rate. Large idol drop rate. Gold drop rate. Increased experience. I like the glyphs. Experience seems to be a bit more important. I want to pick the level 85 dialogue option from her. Sorry, 66. Yes. I confirm. Okie doke. Sigil upgrade. That's something I haven't upgraded in a while. Damage granted per active sigil, 20%. Oh my. That's nice. 100% active damage increase. Woo. Global melee damage, 30% per point. Wow. What is this? Health gained, health threshold 25. If you take a hit that deals more than 25% of your health, a sigil is consumed, healing you for 200 health. Sigil is consumed. That sounds good too. Survivability is nice. Very nice. Once you complete all 3 level 90 monoliths, you can unlock it by interacting with the center monolith island. I haven't seen one level, like anything higher than level 58. Yeah, I'm getting that. Health is a little more important than damage, I've found in this game. Okie doke, back we go. So, moving on. Also, Scorpio, thanks a lot for that hydration. Remember to hydrate thyselves, chat. So everything here is 66. I guess. What is this? Tomes of experience. Runes. Glyphs. 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 Glyphs, glyphs, glyphs. Sure. Let's go. You can't really know what level these are until you get into them, it seems. You're on the right path. Good job. Thank you. Level 66. There it is. Alright. These guys take a bit more to kill, don't they?
Demons!
Serafinessa, thank you so much for being here and that redemption. Thanks a lot. Man. Ooh, I like this music. We're back in the void, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of time. It's kind of weird. Act 1 brings you to the void at the end of time. And then the main campaign does not bring you back ever again. Which I found a little weird. Feels like an endgame area. But it's not. Whoa. I feel like the more fire is on screen, the worse the frame rate tanks. Frame rate is usually pretty stable, but I suppose that's that. Meh. Fun. That is a lot of fire. Yes, it is. Very fiery. It's getting heated. The battle waxeth hot. Gullamander. What a name. Phoenixes. Why am I fighting phoenixes? Oh yeah, because of Raya. Or whatever his name is. He's a jerk. Covenant of Dominion. Again, fighting abstract concepts. Now there are two of them. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. They probably don't take very much fire damage, do they? Meh. Stop that. My goodness. Do you mind? Stop. Oh, this is a little... this is a little slow. Come on, come on. Yay, they both died. Huzzah. Finally. And it got an attack shard out of it. Isn't that nice? I already have a good ignite thingamajig. Heated battle. I'm getting a little tired of these phoenixes. always like to go and kill all enemies in an area before moving on. I can't help it. Oh my. Rampaging Flame Griffin of Rampancy. Oh, he died already. Dang. Must have been weak to something I was doing. It's getting hot in here. I was trying to avoid that reference, but there it is. There it is. Chance to ignite. One-handed sword. 40 melee damage. It's not that great. Increased melee elemental damage. Increased elemental melee attack speed. Melee elemental attack speed? How fast is it, actually? 23 force potential. Melee physical damage. Increased damage over time. Chance to ignite on hit. I mean, that's interesting. Woo. What is this? 220 armor. Increased health. Overkill damage leached as health. Increased damage leached as health. Increased leech rate. Critical strike avoidance. Ooh. Less physical resistance. Less vitality. Less void resistance. Reduced fire damage over time. That's a hard decision. It is a hard decision. I like leech a lot. But is it worth all of that? 3% increased health. Hmm. 1025. 932. That does not feel good. Okay, going back to that. It's good, but I wish I would have gotten it like 20 levels earlier. Not 20. Yeah, 20. Okay, so what do I need with this? Increased melee damage. Health on melee hit. That is what we're missing. We have the chance to ignite. Also fire penetration. And stun chance. And extra damage. Oh dear. Let's see what we can do with this. So we can't add damage to it. It already has melee physical damage on it. Damage over time, ignite. What do I want again? Fire damage. I don't know if there's a world where this will be any better than what I'm using. Yeah. Also, it's not a mace. What was I thinking? I'm a paladin. I use maces, for Pete's sake. Alright, moving on. Crested Ascendants. It's always so shocking when they just get eviscerated like that. What about a scepter? Says Master Sword. The scepters are okay. Just don't do quite as much damage as I wish. Like, the main things that I'm using are either Whirlwind or Vengeance most of the time. I do use, like, this and that. But that's not where most of my damage is coming from. I think scepters would boost just those. Mostly. If I found a really good, unique scepter, I might use it. But I have not. Just yet. The fire effects are really the culprit for the frames, huh? Wow! Jeez. I'm absolutely destroying the frame rate. And the enemies along with it, so that's good. I should go to the quest, shouldn't I? Oh wait, I did the thing already? Huh. Well, okay. I guess we are done here. Sad. This is a very large area, and the quest you do for it is very short. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was fun. Oh, wow. Group up, group up. Come on. Let's just break the game, shall we? They're all dead now. Never mind. Killed them too quickly. Who are you? Unrelenting siege engineer of tenacity. He was quite tenacious. Not anymore, because he's dead. Alright. Okay, wow. Sweet mama. Mamma mia! Oh, that's the same as what I'm using. Let's see how good theirs is compared to mine. 41 increased fire damage. Hold on. Get out of here. Can't you see I'm doing things? Okay. Chance to poison. 35 chance to ignite on hit. 5 melee fire damage. Increased fire damage. Interesting. 83% stun chance.
Let's go, amigo. Let's go.
Let's go! So that's... thank you,
Oui?
Scorpio Dragon. Less fire penetration. Poison. I like the increased chance to ignite. I like the increased fire damage. And the increased stun chance. And there is forge potential with it. Also, what the heck is this? 5 potion slots, 174 dodge rating, increased movement speed, ward gained when you dodge. 5 potion slots is a lot, but that's really the only thing I care about with that. So that's not good enough. Not good enough! Mediocre! This needs to be chaosed out of here. Increased stun chance with melee attacks. Whoa! It's so much stun. That's hilarious. Oh, wow. Okay. This is the stun hammer, man. Wow. Melee fire damage is okay, I guess. Wait, which is which? Melee fire damage is 5. Increased fire damage. So if we increase this, then increase that, it'll go up exponentially. What do we focus on? Oh boy. Did I make a good decision? I'm not sure. 64% increased fire damage. 35% chance to ignite on hit. Increased stun chance with melee attacks by 72%. Sheesh. No health on hit, unfortunately, but we can try it out. See how that feels. Alright, let's get out of here. That music is great, by the way. I love the strings. Glyphs of hope, huzzah! Alright, what do we got? Whoa. Woo. Kilning adorned rare idol of blood loss. 8% of fire damage taken is physical. Bleh. I'll take it and sell it. Take it and sell it. Take it and take it. Too heavy. I'm glad there's no weight in this game other than just, you know, this. Let's buy all of these. As always. Transfer. Meh. 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 4 to all attributes. I have half a mind to sell this. Definitely not going to use it. So much leech. Although 220 armor is kinda nice. We can get rid of this. And this. Wait. We upgraded this a little bit, didn't we? No, we didn't. Take the things out of it. Chance to shred armor is not worth it.
Yes.
For that many slots on the idle thingamajig. I don't know, man.
Take care.
That's a pretty nice thing.
Yes.
I wonder if I'll ever use all of this money. 200,000?
Take care.
Seems like a lot, but maybe it's not. Alright. We've done a lot. Oh, the fall of Ledria. In this timeline, the Void attacks the world before much of humanity was able to escape. Instead, more of the fallen Osprix survived and planned to use the Void for nefarious purposes. The fallen Osprix and Void cultists have descended upon the town of Ledria. Time to go and find what this echo looks like. And then, once we are finished with that, we shall move on to the demo of Lies of P, because I have not finished it, and I'm excited to see what the rest of that game has in store.
Yes.
Happened so fast. Strange creatures made of darkness who lost contact with the other villagers. Blah blah blah. Where the cult is coming from. Heard reports of them hiding. Is it all true? Fallen Osprix, they're heading into the darkness, into our lands, and destroying everything in their path. Okay. That sounds very familiar. Ah, the Void Leeches. I missed them. They're very cute. Good old-fashioned Void Leeches. Gotta love them. Hello. Void Zealots. I haven't fought these guys since the beginning of the game. It's kind of a shame that they just... you never see them again.
Greetings.
Hello, here to help. Quickly flee! Oh, that works. That's how you do it. That's the way you do it. Bats! Void bats! Like the ones I saw in my nightmares. And I joketh not. Get thee gone. Vile, wicked beast. Oh. Wow. Refuge Guard. I didn't know they had those. Mage Helmet. Pshaw. Fracturing Humble Pursuer of the Lizard. He's dead. A little underwhelming. There's another one to save. I help you. I help you. Wait, can they die? They probably can't die. I mean, I hope they don't. They better not. Alright. Yeah, they can't die. Wait, what? 129% increased fire damage. Wow. I'm gonna take it. Boom. That's a lot. Oh. Whoa. They had a lot of things in them. Why did those have so much stuff inside of them? I do like the physics in the game. When you hit an enemy, they fly across the room.
Yes?
Not as much as Diablo 3, but still fun physics. Yeah, they just disappear. Those are some animations that could use a bit of aid. The skeletons disappear when you hit them, as well as allies leaving once you've saved them. It needs an animation. There is no animation yet. They'll get it, hopefully. I'm sure. Level 70, level up! Huzzah! Yay. And that means we have a passive. What we got? Blind chance, endurance. Endurance could be a good thing. Could just up our health by valor. Increased health, reverence. Health. More health. More endurance. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Both. Health and endurance are actually really good. Good to have. See, there's one that I like. Not quite enough damage, but good stun chance. It's level 45. Health on kill is not great. Poison damage is not my thing. But stun chance. Woo. Woo.
What brings you here?
What brings you here? He's gone. Magic. These things always have good stuff on them. Those bones. Oh, I'm out of shards. Oh! Oh! I guess it's because I chose the XP glyph instead of the, whatever that was. XP stone. Rather than the glyph stone. Makes sense? Glad to finally have made it to 70. Now, once we end this quest, then we shall move on to the Lies of P demo that remains. Hello. Stop killing my mates. That was easy. 5 potion slots. Increased chance to find potions. Increased minion damage. Minion damage, oh my word. Health, increased cooldown recovery speed. I'm using this one because it has armor, mana regen, physical damage upgrade, void resistance, and cold resistance. So, sorry, bub. Sorry, bub. They're running. I was like, hey, I like the armor I'm wearing. And then I just see how I'm running. It's like, oh my word, that is so funny. Sentinel's Myrmidon Helm of Purity. I like that helm. But I think I prefer the look of the one I'm wearing. And it's less defensive. Where did they come from? Hello, big guy. Gracious. I should take out the guys that are easy to take out first. The Void Clerics. Stop. Oh, goodness. If those damage pools actually did damage, I would be dead. Quest complete. Charles wins again! Yeah! And I got a unique helmet for a Primalist. Okay. But we did it. Do we get anything for it? Maybe. Maybe not. No. Nothing.
Yes.
Supplies are scarce, my face. Look at all those shadow shards. And thank you for the applause, Adam of Christ. And Sarah Vanessa, thank you for that hype. Yeah, I love them. I love those emotes. Alright. What is that? Throw damage, fire resistance. Okay. That is where we will end the last Epoch stream for today. But never fear, friends, for there is more stream to be had. Yes, indeed. Yes, leave game. Nice job, Charles. Thank you, Arthur Morgan. You're up to level 8 already, Techie M2. Very nice. Yeah, that area that you're playing through, the first area, is brand new. Like, they did not have that area at all before. So, you're enjoying a pretty well laid out tutorial section now compared to what it was before. And it's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. The game looks really good. It does. It's not like, you know, Demon Souls Remastered or anything, but it's really good. Alright. Let me change over to my PS5. And we shall play Lies of P. Yes. Yeah, it's very pretty. Surprisingly so. I never really expected an ARPG made by indie devs to be this good. And I'm very, very happy. Very surprised. Pleasantly surprised.